All right, so here's today's mail call. This is an 84O, I believe, that I bought off of eBay for the toning. Should have some pretty nice rainbow toning on it. We'll take a look here. This is in an Annex holder, and it could get possibly have a nicer grade than is on the label, but we'll see in a second. Some decent color on the reverse. I like that. Subtle. 64. And yeah, actually some pretty nice looking toning on the obverse. And it actually doesn't look too bad. I think it probably is a MS64. But it is fairly close to a 65, I'd say. It's very close to a 65. It has very few strong bag marks on the neck. Just kind of a few on the cheek here. There's nothing real strong over the brow. Nothing real strong on the nose. Overall, it looks pretty good, I think. I may consider cracking this out of here and just sending it to PCGS. Just really like what I like most all my coins in as far as my holders go. Just use them more than anybody else. It's really the only main reason why. But yeah, overall, I think this has some pretty nice colors. Let's see what we get with the natural lighting. Yeah, pretty good. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I believe I paid $106 for this. I think fairly decent. I'm happy with it. All right, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this one. All right, so here's our next package. This is an eBay purchase. This is from Auction Kings. This is in a Paramount holder. And I bought it because the photos they had, which you got to definitely be skeptical of because they do tend to post some pretty photoshopped, I would say, photos on their postings or listings. Every once in a while they have one that looks like it's a normal clear photo, which is kind of what this one looked like. But I kind of thought this might possibly grade higher than what they had it shown for or listed at. Let's take a closer look here. Yeah, so I might send this back to Auction Kings. They do accept returns, and I'll post the photo from Auction Kings on their website up here so you guys can take a look at it. But unless I'm remembering it wrong, which I don't think so, they had kind of photoshopped out all the markings here in the fields. The face. Let's get a better light on this. We'll take a closer look here. All right, so we have some better lighting here, but the cheek really doesn't look too terrible on this. There's certainly some bag marks throughout. You got these three right here that are relatively significant or noticeable, and then just a lot of kind of other smaller marks, bag marks on the cheek, but nothing terrible. The neck's actually relatively, again, not bad as far as any deep or significant bag marks where they really tend to be. The brow has a little bit of a bag mark on it. The nose is pretty clean. The fields, however, just have a lot of chatter in the fields. They're pretty scuffed up. So I think the fields even alone would hold this back an entire grade. And then the reverse, reverse doesn't look terrible by any means. Definitely has some scratches and scuffs and stuff, but it's not terrible. Probably wouldn't really hold it back a grade, for example. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Here, I'll put a photo up. You can kind of make a comparison to what Auction Kings had posted on their website and what this one looks like. You know, maybe it's not too far off. They certainly chose a little bit more of an appealing photo. And, you know, they only put 2 photos. They typically only put one obverse photo and one reverse photo. And usually they're way more photoshopped than, you know, the one that you can, you know, see here, for example. So what do you guys think about this one? I paid about $165 for this. So, you know, I might just return this. I'm not really in love with the Paramount holder per se for any reason. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that looks accurate. You know, comparing it to the photos on eBay, or is that a misrepresentation? They're not super far off. But all right, let's go to the next one. All right, so this is another eBay purchase, and this one's in an Annex holder. And I again kind of purchased this one because I thought there was a good chance it could get a better grade than what the holder has on it. Let's see what we think. And again, it looked like on eBay the photos seemed pretty clear. This also has some pretty nice toning on it. I do like that. So let's take a closer look here. Yeah, not bad. So this is labeled an MS64. Yeah, certainly some kind of heavier bag marks right in this area here. That's a relatively small, light one. Same thing with on the neck, not terrible. Little wear on the kind of the nose here. Brow, a light, you know, light bag mark, I suppose. Fields, for the most part, look pretty clean. There's a little bit of a, yeah, some scuffing here. Otherwise, not bad. Nice toning. I like the toning around the rim. It's got a little bit of a, kind of some green in there. Blue, dark blue and green. Here's the reverse. Looks pretty nice. Reverse actually looks really clean. Very minimal bag marks or anything on the reverse. Yeah, so I think, you know, given the right person, depending on what they think about this, it has good eye appeal. I think this could grade a 65. So I don't know, what do you guys think about this one? Here, I'll show you the comparison from eBay. But I think this is a nice, accurate representation of the eBay photo. What do you guys think? But overall, I do like this one. I think, you know, I will certainly keep this one. I like this coin. This is the first time I've had one of these holders. You know, they actually, I don't mind it. It feels nice in your hand, actually. The edges are kind of curved in. There you go. But it has kind of a nice feel to it. I prefer PCGS holders to everything. This kind of has a similar feel in a way to PCGS holder. I just don't like the bulkiness of the NGC holders. Not to offend anybody that probably prefers NGC. I also just don't like the white tabs, basically the 4 tabs that kind of hold the coin on the NGC holders. And they're not bad. I have plenty of NGC coins, but I just happen to prefer PCGS. But anyway, what do you guys think about this one? All right, so here's our next package. This is 82 cc in a GSA holder. I was kind of hoping that there's a chance this might grade an MS64. If it looks like it won't grade an MS64, then I really probably just broke even on it. And we'll probably just sell it. But it's got the proper certificate. At first glance, it looks pretty decent. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, actually not bad, I think. I think this probably would grade an MS64. So, obviously it's got a relatively decent bag mark right here. Some minor stuff on the neck, again, as I always say, the most common area. Very little on the brow, much at all. Really nothing on the nose. The cheek, for the most part, is really pretty clean. Yeah, I actually do think this would get a 64. Potentially a chance at 65. Here's the reverse. Reverse isn't going to hold it back. Just kind of some minor, bag marks and stuff here. Otherwise, not much. Yeah, the reverse definitely not going to hold it back. And yeah, I think the obverse actually looks pretty good. I think this could get a 65. The marks right there, kind of by the ear, definitely aren't real appealing. They're strong, but they also stand out because the rest of it is really so clean. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and consider sending this in to NGC with a few others and see what this can get grade-wise. But I think overall I did okay on this one then, in the hopes that it would grade relatively well, and I think it would. What do you guys think? All right, we'll just do a quick recap on these. So this one I'm really happy with. Great toning, great colors on it. I am probably going to crack this out of here and send this off to PCGS. I think that with PCGS, it'll get an MS64. I'm going to be happier with it in that holder. It might even get a 65. What do you guys think? This is the Auction Kings purchase. Definitely I feel like the photos were a little photoshopped. I'm going to return this to Auction Kings because at the price I overpaid for it. And that was just to buy it now, by the way. It wasn't an auction, so I'm not screwing anybody over from that standpoint. This I am also going to keep. I love the toning on it. It looks really kind of proof-like in some ways. Just got great eye appeal overall. What do you guys think? This one I think probably would continue to just grade an MS64. Possibly it could get a 65 with the right person. But overall I like this one. I might just keep it in this holder. I might consider sending that off or cracking it out and sending it to PCGS. Again, what do you guys think? And then this is the last one that we just did. I think this one looks pretty nice. I will send this in probably to NGC just to get it graded. I think this will get an MS64. If I'm lucky, maybe an MS65. I think it's got a decent chance at that. And NGC tends to like these GSAs. They tend to grade them pretty well from my experience. But again, what do you guys think? But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.